Hi, welcome. My name is Rachel, and today I want to share with you, we are almost finished with our third week of my no spend month of September 2023. Okay, welcome to Learning with Boys. My name is Rachel, and I am a homeschool mom. We do a lot of homeschool videos. I also do food videos because we are a gluten-free family. So this no spend month videos that I'm doing are somewhat different than what I normally do, and I appreciate you all watching, and I hope they're encouraging and helpful if this is something that you are thinking about doing, or if you have joined me and you are doing it this month with me. I'm also trying to do some decluttering and sharing a little bit of that with you. I may try to do more in the future. Now, in the beginning, I shared with you how I started out this month by really just cleaning out my refrigerator and my freezer and really just taking an inventory of the food we have, because if you're like me and we are a family of 6, I have ages from 11 to 21. I have 4 boys and they eat a lot. So our life, yes, we have a lot of food going on. So that can be one of the biggest expenses when you're thinking about a no spend month. So I wanted to see what I already had and try to use what I have. Now I am sharing a grocery haul today with you and probably buying things that I didn't need to buy if I'm trying to stretch. But my biggest goal this month was to stay within a grocery budget. And let me share a few other things that I did not want to do, and so far so good. I did not want to purchase anything on Amazon. Did not want to go clothes shopping. I did not want to, make that impulse purchase on anything that flashes in front of my face, like on Instagram or something, or even friends selling things. I'm just trying not to spend extra, which is hard when it's things like that. So I'm trying to only purchase what we need, and that is, of course, food and gas for our vehicles. Definitely need to pay the bills. I did have to purchase some feed for our chickens because they needed food. So just trying to give you an idea of how we are doing it. Now, I know it looks different for everybody. When I went to get feed for the chickens, for example, I'm just going to Tractor Supply. What's the harm in that, right? But of course, as my son is with me and we're getting feed for the chickens, why, of all days, is there a long line? There's usually not a line at Tractor Supply, but there was this time, and I had to stand in line next to all the wonderful things they're getting out for the holidays. And yeah, it was fun looking at them, but it was not the time for me to spend because it is my no spend month. So that is an example. It's been helpful. I just have my list. I'm looking at my list and I'm staying focused and not getting distracted. And that really, if you're trying to stay on a food budget, that really, really helps. So now I am going to share my grocery haul from this past week. Going to be sharing what's in my pantry with you just to give you an idea with food. And some of the food I have been cooking this week, some of it's a little bit different. Just trying to use what I have. So I hope you come along with me today, and I hope this video encourages you. Okay, here is some of the groceries from a few different stores. So let me start over here. This is Aldi's. Some popcorn, one thing of the frozen cauliflower. They had some gluten-free donuts, again still, some bananas, some of these energy bars, and then some heavy cream and vinegar, because I'm completely out of vinegar. Okay, at Food City, I actually got the gluten-free bread there because it was cheaper than Walmart. It was on sale, that's why. And then this water is actually alkaline water. It is something that keeps me personally hydrated, and it helps my husband. We've been drinking it for years because it helps, but I get it from Food City. It is $2.29 there for a gallon, so sometimes we can find it at Sam's Club. Now this was from the grocery outlet, and they had these, they're just 4 in a pack of chocolate peanut butter chip Greek yogurt bars. They were 79 cents each. Some mayonnaise, that was $3 at the outlet. I noticed it was $5 at Walmart. And then some of this creamer was $1.99. Some of that candy I would not normally buy, but my teenager works on the bus ministry with our church, and he needed a bag of candy for that. Some lunch meat again, that is $3.50 each. And here we have some Annie's Fruit Snacks. These were $1.29. And I want to talk about this a little bit later in the video, some things that I have to buy that don't probably make sense to you all, but I will talk about that in a little bit. And then they had these for $1. Actually bought two. A couple of my boys have just not been feeling 100%, and for $1 I thought that would be hopefully an extra boost. And then they had these minis, which were 20 bars, which I'm thinking, I had to mentally tell myself, okay, this is 10 bars. She told me they were $3.50 a box. I thought that was an okay deal if I'm thinking about 10 bars. So I bought 2 packs of those because that's all they had left, and they had 1 box of these left, and for $2.50. So that is what I got at the grocery outlet. Now, I am going to pull up what I got at Walmart and the few things I got at Kroger's this week. Okay, here is my Kroger's grocery haul, and I have to tell you that I had 2 of my boys with me. So I'm seeing one thing that I probably should not have gotten, and that was obviously potato chips. They were store-bought though. Does that count for anything? I don't know. All right, and yes, I'm just gonna show my guilty self right there. It's on sale, $2.99. All right, the other stuff was Parmesan. I haven't had this in a while, and I am particular about what I get, so I feel like I'm gonna be making a lot of spaghetti. Actually, that's why I bought these noodles. And I had some of that for last time, and then I bought some regular macaroni. I'll make some macaroni and cheese, either with hamburger meat or not. Some Zevia, because that is what my husband and one of my older boys drinks. And then these blueberries, they were actually on clearance, $5.99. It's a huge bag. Let's see, 3 pounds. So I'm hoping that's a good deal. And then the cheese was buy one, get one free. I compared it to some other sale prices of other cheese, and it actually was a good deal. So that is what I got at Kroger's. Oh wait, let me be honest here. I got myself a drink, and one of my other boys a drink. We got ices, and then my other son, which was my oldest, dropped a drink, and I rang it up, and in shock realized it was $4. Okay, or $3.99. So I just held my breath and kept going. It was sort of too late. I didn't want to make a scene about it, but he does know I'm doing a no spend month, so he knows I'm trying to be good. He didn't realize it was that much either. He just handed it to me. I rang it up, didn't even ask, and he said, I didn't know it was that much. So, all right. Here is what I got at Walmart. Oh, I should say there is a 40 pack of water from Kroger's downstairs. I feel like there was something else because I had a coupon for something. Oh, I used the coupon for the Zevia. Okay. All right, here is my Walmart haul. And this was, we already ate this tonight. And then 2 bags of chips, spaghetti sauce. I needed some butter, some cottage cheese. I'm gonna be sharing with you in this video some things that I'm making to, feed everybody. I feel like I have a lot of adults, like, let me finish my grocery haul and then I'll talk. Okay, yogurt, V8 for my older boys. And then this is like, instead of Trim Healthy Mama sugar, I did buy some of this because I need to make my husband and I some things, even though I did buy a pack of Quest bars, just 1 box. And then I bought these protein bars. And if you noticed in my last, actually 2 hauls, I think, I was able to find some gluten-free granola bars at the discount store, and they really, I showed you the couple boxes that I got, but it is not enough to feed all my boys, because really 2 of them are gone all day and 1 of them is gone half a day. So, and then half and half, and I did not put the milk on the table. There's a milk. And here is another thing that I want to talk about, why I have to buy this, okay? And I have mentioned it in my other videos. I do have a type 1 diabetic, so that is an expense right there. Now that should, I'm trying to think, I bought the last one at Sam's Club. I want to say that should last a month, or I really don't know. Like, I need to keep better track and see how long this lasts. Him, of course, it all depends on how his days are going. So, and I'll talk about that a little bit more here in the video. But, so this is, I do have a few dollars left, maybe. I wanted to get some coffee for myself. I'll probably need to get another milk. So, but this is my grocery haul, and I'm gonna keep going and share some food with you. Okay, I do wanna jump in here because as you've seen in my grocery haul, some of the things that I buy, I'm looking at and I'm realizing if I didn't know, I would be thinking, why are they buying juice boxes and why are they buying fruit snacks? They have teenagers and adults, and you know, that's something maybe you would buy for kids, but not on a no spend month. So I want to explain a little bit to you, and I'm actually gonna bring you over here to look at what is on my table. Some of the things that I buy are juice boxes, fruit snacks, and granola bars. And my boys are getting older now. Why am I still buying this stuff? Well, my second oldest is a type 1 diabetic, and juice boxes are for his blood sugar lows, when his blood sugar drops. And fruit snacks are for the same reason. Actually, granola bars can also be for that reason. When his blood sugar drops, he needs sugar, but he also needs some solid food, something that has protein in it. And because he's not home much, it's easier to have things that he can just take and grab. I had made granola bars for years. I actually have a video on the granola bars I did make, but they're not easy to take with you. They're easy to grab when you're at home as a snack. We have taken them with us, but it's not the easiest. So I just want to share that with you. If you have more questions or want to understand type 1 diabetes, you can comment below and I can hopefully answer questions or maybe even do a video on more details. He does carry a lot of that stuff around in a bag with him, and he also has to keep it by his bed because we never know. But I just wanted to try to explain. He's had this since he was 6, so we sort of, these are the things that we know will help him. Okay, let's look at some food that I have been cooking up this past week. I made some hamburgers, some macaroni and cheese. I baked these green beans in the oven with some seasoning. Most of the boys liked it that way, so I'll probably do that again. And here is a plate of the food. Now, I think this was the first evening, and that same night I decided we need breakfast. My boys are not big cereal eaters, and gluten-free cereal is very expensive when you find the one you like. So I do make a lot of muffins. Of course, we have eggs and bacon. I have a couple boys that aren't that crazy about the eggs, but using the last bit of my chocolate chips. So just getting, doing a 24 muffins here, and they should last, you would think 2 weeks, but these are just going to last the week with my boys. So I have definitely found myself in the kitchen much more because of this no spend month, but this is good habits for me to get back to really, because these are things that I have available and need to be making. All right, here is another dinner I am working on. I went ahead and I was going to make shepherd's pie. So I did the potatoes in the Instant Pot. Also got a dessert here, thinking about that. And here is my meat for the shepherd's pie, cooking up some carrots. I did get the meat that have been in my freezer, so you won't see a lot of meat in my grocery haul this month. I do have that in the freezer. So I'm just going to layer some cream of chicken, and I'm actually also using some of the chicken broth I had in the freezer and the carrots. I found some corn in the freezer, and then the potatoes. And I'm just going to layer that and put it in the oven for a little bit. I saved a little bit of that meat to make like a low-carb dinner you see in the pan to the left, and that is something I usually make with for my husband and I. So there's the keto butter cookies I was making, and I add chocolate chips. All right, that bread is something else that I found at the grocery outlet for like $1.29, and that is probably like an $8 loaf of bread. And I've been using it here and there when I run out of gluten-free bread. Also making more of the sheet pancakes, using that as bread for some of the sandwiches. Now these are all lunches that I'm preparing for the different men that I'll be sending out tomorrow, whether work or school. So just getting that ready for the morning. Okay, here's the last dinner that I'm going to show you this week, and I found the wraps in the freezer. I am making Mexican lasagna, just layering meat, which I cooked with some refried beans. That really starches meat, or you could add rice if you had that, and then layered it with cheese and the wraps that I found. And you can always add like salsa or whatever you like to have with that, or a salad. So I just wanted to share some of the meals we were making this week, some of the food that I am prepping. Okay, I want to give you a quick look at my pantry. It is off my kitchen, but it is in my main hallway. It was originally a coat closet, and my husband turned it into a pantry by putting some shelves in there many years ago. Right now, we have a plastics recycle at the bottom, some bags, some tomato sauce. My mixer is in there. These are some extras over here on the side. I think I bought when we were having company and I did not use. This just keeps a lot of our snacks like granola bars and things. And I also have this for that. It's actually, that kind of stuff is about actually empty. I'm at the end of my week here, but that is for my one that has celiac, and I definitely want to keep granola bars and things in there for him. A lot of canned goods, spaghetti sauce. This is all cream of chicken. This is all pumpkin, and a couple of these, and then some of this I found when I cleaned out earlier that I can use for Thanksgiving. And then some more tomato paste and things like that. These are some dry goods, rice, beans, noodles, tacos. There's also some tuna in there. I didn't realize I had one more of these, and I should have sent it with my son this morning, but that's okay. This was actually my grocery haul. I found them on clearance at Kroger's, and I didn't realize there was one left in there. So a few more canned goods, some beans, some other things in there, some broth. So, and up here is just some extra like plates and plasticware. My crock pot, I keep that up there. Those aluminum containers I can use, I've actually used those to take meals to people, so I don't have to worry about them getting dishes back to me, just things like that. I try to grab some here and there and keep them on hand. And then I think there's some plastic containers, food containers that I could use if I needed also. So I just wanted to give you a peek at that. I did clean it out earlier this week and found some things I needed, like the refried beans for the taco lasagna I made. Just good to go through and make sure you see what you have and what you need before you go to the store. All right, I am actually going to continue to look through here, and I am working on my grocery list for the next week, and just getting an idea of some meals that I would like to have. And I see that I have a lot in here to already make some meals, so I'm gonna check on that. But I do appreciate you all watching. I am gonna probably do one more video for this no spend month, and I might share some things that I am learning after doing a no spend month. I have done no spend months, but not to this extreme. So I appreciate you all helping me stay motivated about this and being able to share it with you, and I appreciate you all watching. Please comment below if you do have any questions that maybe I could even answer or share information in the next video that I do towards the end of the month. So I do hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will talk to you again soon.